Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and today I'll be guiding you through a full body morning yin yoga practice. And I say this in all of my videos. If you're looking to really reap the benefits of a yin yoga practice, it's always great to try yin yoga in the morning because the body is still cold. And because the body is still cold, it just allows for a little bit of a tighter pull on those ligaments to help increase your flexibility and mobility over time. That's not to say an evening practice isn't just as beneficial. It depends on what you're looking for. So having said that, today's practice, you will not need any props and we will go ahead and get started. Our first posture in all of my morning yin yoga practices is a toe squat. So finding a tabletop position and tucking your toes under. So just glide the pinky toes forward, bearing your weight back onto your heels. So we will be here for about 3 minutes or so. And if it becomes too much at any time, you can always take a break and come down onto your palms. Otherwise, we're here. You can close the eyes if you like. Notice if you're gripping or tensing the shins, allow them to be soft and relaxed. So let's incorporate a neck stretch. We're going to extend the right fingertips out to the side and then go ahead and lift the chin here and then drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Just playing with where you want your right arm to be, where you feel the most stretch. And from here, let's glance into our left pant pocket, or your imaginary pant pocket. Very gently bringing the gaze back upright. We'll release that side. We'll come to the other side. So extending your left fingertips out beside you, lift the chin slightly and then drop the right ear to the right shoulder. And let's shift the gaze, so glancing into your right pant pocket. Let's gently bring the gaze all the way back upright. We'll take our last 2 breaths here. Nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And let it go. Very gently rock forward, plant your palms, and untuck the toes. You feel really, really nice. You can rotate the ankles, wiggle the toes. Maybe you extend one leg back and the other leg. And we'll just counter stretch that now. So this time you're pushing your toes and your shin into the floor. So we're stretching everything just below the knee, top of the shin, top of the foot. And sitting like this, you might already feel the stretch. You can just bring your fingertips beside you. We'll take 2 deep breaths. And on your next exhale, rock forward again and untuck the toes. Rotate out through the ankles, making our way into dangling from here. So bringing your feet about to 2 fists width distance apart, coming to a standing position. You want a generous bend in your knees, and you also want to allow your belly to drape over your thighs. And then just notice if you're rocking too far forward or too far back. You want to find sort of a nice balance. And then just allow everything to drop. So notice if you're holding up your shoulders, let the shoulders go, let the head go. You can nod your head yes and no. You can bounce, sway. So when you're breathing, you should really feel that little lift of the belly on the thighs. Last few breaths here. Last 2 breaths, nice big inhale. And side out. One more inhale. And exhale. So gently walking your hands forward. Shimmy your feet back and let's drop to the knees. And we'll just take a moment here, sitting back onto your heels. Gently opening the eyes, making our way into frog. So that tabletop position again, opening up your knees as wide as is comfortable for you. And then making sure that your knees and your toes are pointing in the same direction. And before you come down, think about pushing your hips back first, gently, then coming onto your forearms. So belly is soft, jaw is relaxed. Remembering to gently push back. Last few breaths here. Let's take our last 2 breaths here. Nice big inhale. And sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. From here, gently walk your forearms forward as you come onto your belly. Leaving your legs nice and wide. Just stack palm on palm or fist on fist. And just take a moment here. And when you're ready, you can inchworm your legs closed. Maybe shimmy your hips from side to side. Maybe bend the knees, windshield wiper them from side to side. And we'll make our way into our next posture. We'll be stretching the top of the arm, top of the shoulder. So we're going to take and start with the right arm first. Extend your left arm out in front of you. Take your right arm. You're going to sweep it underneath the left. Palm is facing up. And you're just going to snuggle your arm underneath you. So you want to make sure you're not wearing your shoulder like an earring. You want to draw that shoulder away from the ear and then set it down. And then you're going to do the same thing with the left. Left arm comes over towards the right. And then once you have your desired spot, you can turn the palms down if that feels good. And rest your chin on your left arm. And if you want just a little bit more, tuck your toes under and then scoot yourself forward. Forward. Last few breaths on this side. Last 2 breaths here. Nice big inhale. And side out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. So you're going to gently lean away from the top arm. Unravel. So unravel the left arm and unravel the right arm. I like to just bring my arms up above and rest my forehead on the floor just for a moment. And so we'll do the other side. So pushing up, extending that right arm, you're going to weave the left arm underneath you first. Again, draw that shoulder down and away. And then you're going to take the right arm on top of the left and over to the left. You can rest your chin on your arm. And if you want some more, tuck your toes under and push yourself forward. Last few breaths here. Last 2 breaths. Nice big inhale. And side out. One more inhale. And exhale. So gently leaning away from the top arm. So you're leaning away from the right arm. Unravel. And just bringing your forehead to rest on the mat. And let's make our way onto our backs. So we'll be making our way into a twist. Should feel really nice, especially in the shoulders and the arms, because we just finished kind of compressing them. So now we'll open them up, stretching the inseam of the arm, the armpit, the bicep. So with your knees bent and the soles of your feet pushing into the floor, you're going to take the right knee and cross it all the way over the left. Push into your foot, into your left foot, pick up your hips and swing them to the right and set them back down. Draw your knees in towards your chest and then drop both knees to the left. As you cactus your arms, you can also place your left hand on top of the right knee. Last few breaths on this side. Really making these your deepest breaths. Last two big breaths. Inhale and sigh it out. One more. And let it go. Gently push into your left foot to help draw your knees and your legs all the way back up. Uncross the knee, uncross the right knee. Readjust your hips. Just take a moment. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling nice and tingly on my right side. Almost like a cooling sensation. All right, let's do the other side. So this time, knees are bent. You're crossing the left knee on top of the right. Push into your right foot, pick up your hips and swing them to the left and set them back down. Cactusing the arms, draw the knees in towards the chest and drop both knees over to the right. And you have the option of placing your right hand on top of the left knee, gazing towards the ceiling or over your left shoulder. Last few breaths, making these your deepest breaths. Last two breaths here of this practice. Inhale and let it go. One more. Inhale and sigh it out. Push into your right toes to draw the knees and the legs back up. Uncross the knees. Readjust the hips. Maybe you find a moment of stillness, or maybe you draw your knees in towards your chest for a hug. Gentle rock side to side. We'll make our way into double wind relieving pose from here as we close our practice. So drawing the knees in towards the chest, lift your head, neck, and shoulders. You want to feel your thighs compressing up against your belly. You can wrap your arms around your knees or grab a hold of your feet. We're going to squeeze nice and tight here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And exhale, release. Finding your resting pose. Arms out wide, legs out wide, or you can keep your knees bent. Slowly, slowly beginning to call ourselves back. Wiggling the fingers, the toes, rotating the ankles, the wrists. Really arms up overhead for a nice long body stretch. And on the exhale, just let it go. Bend the knees, rolling over onto your side. You can cradle the head and the upper arm. And gently from here, pushing yourself all the way up to a seat. Your eyes closed and your hands at heart center. Just humbly bow your chin in towards your chest. And taking these next few moments to set your intention for the day. And always remembering to say a little thank you to yourself for showing up to practice, taking the time you need. I hope you enjoyed this morning's practice, and if you did, please leave me a comment. Let me know how it went for you. I always enjoy reading them, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you back here again soon.